gunshot wounds, but their loved ones suspect foul play. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at a gas station in Lawrenceville. Deidre, you spoke with the teen's family this afternoon. What did they have to say? That's right, family members telling me that both teens were in college and were doing well. Now, they did share that the teen's mother, GBI, showed her video of the teens here at this gas station the night before their bodies were found some 90 miles away. Now, the teens are seen entering and exiting the store. Nothing seemed amiss.
It feels like torture every single day of not knowing what happened to them.
The teens' aunts and other family members are desperate for answers. Nearly 2 months after the bodies of brothers QAADIR and NAAZIR were discovered in the North Georgia mountains, some 90 miles from home.
Someone has to know something.
Samira and Sabria Broader say GBI investigators showed the teen's mother surveillance video, which showed the 19-year-old twins at this Shell gas station on Hurricane Shoals Road in Lawrenceville at around 10 the night of March 7th. A hiker discovered their bodies at around 11 the next morning atop Bell Mountain in Towns County, about 2 hours from their Gwinnett County residence. Authorities said a preliminary investigation revealed the deaths were a murder-suicide. Grieving family members suspect the teens were victims of foul play.
I know that something happened to them. I know that they were murdered.
Loved ones say the surveillance video showed the teens going in and out of the convenience store. Nothing seemed amiss.
To know that they was alive, I'm like, what happened from right there? How did it end up out in the mountains?
The teens' aunts tell Fox 5 they were scheduled to fly to Boston the morning of March 7th to visit friends, but missed their flight. Their airline tickets were still in their wallets when their bodies were discovered the next day. Loved ones say the teens had never visited the area where they were found and urge anyone with information in the case to come forward.
What happened to them? And whoever did that to them, they need to be prosecuted.
Now, I wonder what GBI is saying about this, y'all, about this case.
Officials telling us that they are awaiting forensic test results as part of this ongoing investigation. Anyone with information is...
Tests? They waiting on tests? What kind of tests? Okay, y'all, we're going to take a look back of some things that was brought up earlier before that about the twins. Their wife said, so they saw them Friday, Friday night. That was the last time that they seen them. Let's talk about that, y'all. Friday night was the last time that they seen them. Where were the boys at on Thursday night? Thursday morning. Where did they stay? Where were the boys at on Thursday morning? Thursday night when they left their sibling house. Who did they leave that house with? Who did they meet up with at that house? When was that video made of them at that gas station? It wasn't Saturday. So when was it? Was it Thursday? They didn't say when that video from that gas station was made. Now on March the 7th was a Friday, y'all. And they mentioned what was the time on March the 7th. Now, March the 7th, they didn't give a time. They said that it was a Saturday morning flight, okay? But, so the 8th was Saturday. Hold on. Okay, so that Saturday morning, the Saturday was the 8th. He missed his flight on the 7th. Okay, he was it was going to be around 7 a.m. when he's supposed to be on his flight. Now, first of all, y'all got to say, why did he miss his first flight? Why? How did he miss it? Where were those boys on Thursday night, y'all? Is where I'm still at. Now, Saturday on the 8th is when he's supposed to call his flight that morning at 7 a.m. NAAZIR is the one twin that missed his flight, okay? NAAZIR missed his flight. Okay, on that Saturday morning. Yes, they say yes. NAAZIR had a flight. NAAZIR had a flight on that Saturday morning. Okay, but he missed his flight. Okay, and they asked him what time did they leave the home that morning, and then she said she don't know because they weren't at home Friday. So I'm asking the question: where were those twins on that morning? On that 6th. See how we keep bouncing around with the dates? They keep bouncing the volleyball around with the date. Now it's more like they was missing on that Thursday night when they left the sister house. Now, so did they get somebody a ride to the train station or get somebody a ride home? How did the car end up in Bell Mountain? Okay, so Friday night, their location was at the house. The last time they say they seen them boys was Friday night. Where were the boys Friday morning, y'all? Where was the boys on Thursday night? Who did they spend the night with? And why did they spend the night? Were they at Bell Mountain? Were they at Bell Mountain, y'all? Did they spend the night out there with somebody? Did they go hiking out there? Okay, so we gotta look at what the other news resources is saying that Lewis alive. Okay, just hours before their body was found at this gas station, they was drinking it and soda water and everything.
Was alive just hours before their bodies were found. The GBI says a hiker discovered the twins at the top of Bell Mountain in Hiawassee, nearly 90 miles from their Lawrenceville home.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn has been following this case very closely. He's joining us now live from the Lawrenceville gas station.
Jennifer and Ron, the GBI, originally came out believing this was a murder-suicide, but the family has never believed that. It's now been 52 days since the twins were found, and tonight, this video capturing the twins here behind me is fueling even more questions for this family.
Nothing adds up. Nothing makes sense. You know, I'm even more clueless now.
Samira Bronner and her twin sister Sabria are aunts to QAADIR and NAAZIR Lewis. They say the brothers appear in surveillance video at this Shell gas station in Lawrenceville on Friday night, March 7th.
At night at 10:30 p.m.
The station sits on Hurricane Shoals Road, near Collins Road, just 9 minutes from the family's home.
They pretty much walked inside the gas station, walked out.
Nothing in the video appeared to stand out.
Drinking water, eating snacks, and dressed how they would normally dress.
But 12 hours later, their bodies are found on Bell Mountain, shot. The mountain is nearly 90 miles away.
They were seen here alive at 10. So how did they end up in a mountain?
The family says the twins weren't hikers.
It's super dark out there. They're not familiar with the roads out there.
And they shouldn't have been in Georgia. The brothers had a flight booked to Boston early that same morning.
But the Uber driver got them there late, so they missed their flight.
Their plane tickets were still in their wallets. What was meant to be a quick trip to visit friends ended with a deadly detour to a remote mountaintop.
I want to know exactly what happened to them. One thing I know for sure that they did not do nothing to themselves.
The GBI confirming tonight the twins' vehicle was found inside the gates at Bell Mountain. As we previously reported, those gates are locked at dusk and not reopened, which means they were locked until 8 a.m. And again, the twins were seen here at 10:30 the night before, and their bodies were found at 11 a.m. the next day.
All right, Cody, and hopefully the...
Okay, guys, something ain't right here. Something is not right. Because I just told y'all that the stepmama said they did not see the twins. Okay? But right here, Tiger, one of the friends said, the uncle of the boys said